You know, there are a few moments in life or some moments in movies or some character arcs in movies that kind of stays with you for the rest of your lives, and I think the scene that I'm going to talk about in this video is going to be that scene or that character arc which will stay with me for the rest of my life. And the scene I'm talking about is this one, and I'm sure for a lot of people that scene could be on the top of the list of the best scenes from the movie Dune Part 2, but I am actually going to go deep into that scene, and I actually found out a great metaphor in that scene, or rather that entire character arc. That entire character arc had a very important metaphor to that, and I think that metaphor is such a worthy metaphor that it can be with you for the rest of your lives. So let's start. So as I said, the scene I'm talking about is going to be this scene when Paul Atreides finally realizes that he is in fact Paul Atreides, Duke of Arrakis. But let's back up to that scene and let's see that how that scene actually materialized. So from the start of the movie, there's one thing that Paul should not do, and he should not go to the south. And from the start of the movie, Paul has been having these visions of the south, that if he goes to the south, millions of people will die. So therefore he avoids going to the south. Even at the start of the movie, his mother goes to the south, but he stays onto the north and actually fights alongside the Fremen. But at the end of the movie, in the third act, they are forced to go to the south and save every other Fremen that is, fighting from the north. So he eventually goes there, he drinks the water of life, and he dies, not technically, but kind of dies. Then he again comes back, and the Paul Atreides that comes back from the supposed dead is the Paul Atreides that has completely changed, 180-degree shift in Paul Atreides, and that in turn leads on to this scene. In that scene, Paul Atreides is just in a commanding position. He is in fact possessed, but being possessed, he is such in a commanding position. He commands everything, and even he knows that the concept of Lisan al-Gaib is all fake. It's all a propaganda from the Bene Gesserit actually, but still he knows that this is the only way that he can free the Fremen. And then he just goes deep into that character. He just goes deep, and that entire scene just becomes fireworks. The way he commands everyone, the way he insists that he is Lisan al-Gaib, Paul Atreides, son of Leto Atreides, Duke of Arrakis. But let's come to the more interesting thing, the metaphor. The metaphor that I was talking about is this one. As I said, South was the only place that he was dreadful. He was very dreadful to even think of going to the South. But as soon as he goes to the south and he drinks the water of life, and there's this shift in Paul Atreides, which is the ultimate figure Paul Atreides. So what's the lesson here? The thing you dread the most, the thing you fear the most, will be the thing which will be the most liberating thing for you. Paul's journey from north to south was the journey of overcoming his fear and finally realizes what he is. And that's it. Please tell me in the comments which scene from the movie Dune Part 2 was the best scene for you and your favorite scene as well. And please share your thoughts on this video that I made. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching.